What's up, friends? Welcome back into Movement Parallels Life. I'm your guide, Kellen Mylad. Today we've got a 20-minute workout. We're going to start off with some easy mobility before we get into two movement series. This one is going to have you feeling great in your body. Let's get it started. We'll begin with 30 seconds of neck stretches, so settle into a comfortable position and begin by slowly rolling your head through a full range of motion. You can use your hands to apply gentle pressure to increase the stretch. Just a few seconds left here. Check the screen for a preview of the next movement. We're on to arm circles. Keep your core braced as you take your arms through a full range of motion with strength and intention plus deep, relaxed breathing. As your arms come overhead, make sure that your rib cage doesn't flare open. We're on to shoulder twists. Hold your arms out to the side, shoulders dropped, palms facing the ceiling. Internally rotate one shoulder and reach your arms apart to find the stretch. Untwist and repeat on the other side. We'll move on to these dynamic arm swings. Once again, keep your core braced, and every time your arms open, feel your shoulder blades drawing together. You can also mix it up with this overhead swing. Next, plant your hands and transition to spinal waves. Flex and extend your spine while rocking forward, backward, and in circles. Coordinate your breathing with your movements. Next, tuck your toes and we'll transition into deep knee bend rocking. Start off by keeping your fingertips on the ground to support the movement. If you feel strong and confident, you can take your hands away. Now we've got another version of the spinal wave, the roll up and roll down. Start in a forward fold, allowing your body to relax. Then slowly roll your way up to standing and opening into spinal extension. Tuck your chin and slowly roll back down to repeat. We'll finish our warm-up series with alternating tripod get-ups. Take a wide stance, hinge at the hips, and plant one hand on the ground. Support yourself on your locked out arm and your opposite leg. Pick up your same side leg and extend it forward to sit to your hips. Reverse the path, stand up with strength, and switch sides. All right, our warm-up series is complete. We're going to flow right into Series A. 4 movements, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds to rest and transition between movements. We'll go for 2 consecutive rounds. We're starting with crawl alternating overhead reaches. Let's go. Start off in a strong crawl position with your knees hovering low to the ground and your arms locked out. Pick up one hand, rotate and reach for the sky, elongating through your arm and stacking your shoulders. Linger in the reach for a moment to take a deep breath and then switch sides. That's time. Take a short rest and check the screen for the next movement, inverted crawl shifting. Set up a strong inverted crawl position by keeping your arms locked out and spine elongated. Don't slouch into your shoulders. Breathe deeply as you shift your weight forward and backward, up and down, or side to side. Maintain your stability by keeping your arms locked out and actively pressing into the ground. Rest and get set for our next movement, side sit switches with a rise to split kneeling. And begin. From your side sit position, drive your hips forward and rise up onto your knees. Hold the stretch for a moment before you sit back to the ground with control and then switch your hips over to the other side. You can swing switch your legs or keep your feet in contact with the ground and swivel your knees from side to side. Use your hands in contact with the ground for additional support and stability through the movements. Rest 15 seconds before we complete round 1 with a figure 4 rock up and reaching stretch. Keep your core strongly braced and your knees tucked in tight so you can maintain a rounded spine for a smooth rock up. Keep one leg tucked underneath the other and use your momentum to rock up onto a half kneeling base. As you transition out of the rock up, elongate your spine, open your chest, and extend one arm forward into a reaching stretch. Take a quick rest before we dive back into round 2. We're back to crawl, alternating overhead reaches. This second round is a great opportunity to expand on these movements. As you rotate and open into this overhead reach, linger there for a moment and sweep your arm through space and find the stretch that feels best for your body. Rest, reset, and get ready for inverted crawl shifting. and begin. Remember to keep your arms locked out and actively pressing into the ground, your neck long and relaxed, and breathe with your movements. Take 15 seconds to pause before we move on to side sit switches. And begin. You might go with a more up-tempo switch for this second round. Use the momentum of kicking your back leg forward to drive the spin on your hips. Rest 15 seconds and get ready to finish Series A with figure 4 rock-ups with a reaching stretch. And begin. You can expand on the movement for this second round by reaching at different angles or adding rotation to change your orientation. All right, great work. Series A is complete, and we're going to move right on to Series B. We're going to kick things off with forward and backward crawling with a squat hop. And we'll keep things easy by using the same format, 4 movements, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off for 2 consecutive rounds. And here we go. Start off in your foot-hand crawl position and work within the space you have available. Take opposite hand-foot steps as you crawl backwards and forwards. Keep your spine long and your knees hovering low to the ground. As you finish the crawl, jump your feet forward to transition into a squat position. Hold for a moment and then plant your hands and return to the crawl. Rest for 15 seconds and then make your way up to standing. Next up, we've got lateral squat shifting. Start in a wide stance, shift your weight to one side and sit down into your hips, working within your current available range of motion. Try to keep your chest and torso more upright. Alternatively, you can hinge forward from your hips and place your hands on the ground for additional support. Rest 15 seconds and get ready for our next movement, lateral creeping. Start off low to the ground in your deep knee bend position. Reach to the side, plant your hands and push actively into the ground as you shuffle jump across your mat. Keep your core braced and absorb each jump with a soft landing. Rest 15 seconds and make your way down to a supine position. Next, we've got cross crawls and long rolls. Start off in your supine tuck position with your core strongly braced but neck and shoulders relaxed. Fully extend one leg while you bring your opposite knee and elbow to touch. Create a strong connection and then switch sides. After about 8 to 10 cross crawls, extend your arms and legs and perform a long body roll. Keeping your arms and legs lifted off the ground, roll laterally a few times and then return to your cross crawl. Rest and reset 15 seconds before we head into round 2. We're back to forward and backward crawling with a squat hop. And begin. Keep those opposite hand-foot steps soft and smooth. Knees hovering low to the ground, hips and head at the same level. Support your movement with deep, relaxed breathing. Avoid elevating your hips or lumbering from side to side. Rest and make your way up to standing. Next, we've got lateral squat shifting. Pick up right where you left off in round 1. Work with the expression of this movement that works for your current level of mobility. If you're feeling that your hips are more open and you're stronger and more confident in this movement, try staying low as you shift from side to side. Rest 15 seconds and get set up in your deep knee bend. Get ready for lateral creeping. Here we go. Reach across your body, plant your hands, push into the ground, and jump across your mat. For this second round, you might explore different variations by elevating your hips, adding a higher jump, or rotation. Whatever you do, make sure that you focus on those soft landings. That's time. Rest and make your way back to your supine position. Get ready for cross crawls and long rolls. All right, let's go. The key to the cross crawls is making a strong connection between your opposite elbow and knee. Also, make sure that your lower back stays in contact with the ground. For your long body rolls, keep your core braced, use your momentum but maintain control for a smooth transition. That's time in Series B is complete. Excellent work. Now we'll take a few minutes to cool down and finish up today's practice. You can follow along with me or work with any of the movements or stretches that feel best for your body. Come into your side sit position and begin working your switches from hip to hip. Come into a prone lying position and start moving through some spinal extensions. Begin on your forearms, hollowing out and then opening your chest. As you feel comfortable, you can press up to your hands. Now shift your hips back, make your way into kneeling, deep knee bend rocking, forward folding, or crawling stretches. Use this time to check in and listen to your body. As you explore these different movements and positions, go to where you feel tension, restriction, or where your body needs some extra attention. So that's going to bring us to the end of another practice. Thank you so much for coming through to move with me. If you enjoyed this session, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend who loves to move. I love sharing these basic practices here on YouTube. I hope you get a lot of value out of them. And if you want to take your practice deeper, check out my monthly membership or my training app. The links for those are down in the description. Our work today is done and I'm out of here for now, but come back again soon. We'll do it again. In the meantime, keep on flowing, take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next practice.